Now, this is what I'm saying. While correction is prescriptive, criticism is negatively descriptive in a personal and negative way. So I'm not saying they are not correcting you, or so some people, correction is making them feel bad. No, you have to understand the difference between correction and criticism. In correction, you talk to the situation. In criticism, you discuss the person. If I'm arguing doctrine with somebody, we are talking doctrine, and you say, what are you even saying? Are you thinking? I stop talking. Because you have left the conversation. You are now attacking me. That's not how to communicate. You separate people from what they say. If you are constantly being put down, you are in a toxic relationship. That makes you feel bad about yourself. They make you feel like you can't amount to anything. That is a privilege that you are with them. You are in a toxic relationship. There can be problems with you. Yes, a fool can identify a problem. But what makes you wise is not identifying a problem, but preferring solution. So the context of correction is that it is prescriptive. This thing is what makes people rise in life and what makes people abase. I'm telling you, I've seen this before. Real life. It's just because we're alive. I was in the University of Lagos, and we had this lecturer, a Marxist, and I just loved him so much. In fact, we're just 4 people in that class. Nobody really wanted to take his class. He had been teaching in the University of Lagos for several years. He had students that were professors, and he was still an assistant professor. And one time I called his daughter was in our class. So I called her out. I was just concerned because, when the man is teaching, sometimes I feel like I like smart people. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Sometimes he's talking, is like, I feel like I'm in church. When somebody is teaching, it's like revelation. So I couldn't put it together that this man has never been a dean. This man has never amounted to anything in this faculty. So I was just talking to his daughter. I said, what's going on? And the daughter was just, I didn't get anything really out of her. But a lecturer came from, I think it's North Carolina. He was a Marxist before, and I think he is not a Marxist, he's now an African historiographer. Anyways, but he came, I did history and international relations, if you are wondering. So he did a conference at Dolapo Lawal, and they forced all of us to go there. So this other lecturer knew that lecturer. So immediately he got them. If you know Marxists, anybody knows Marxists, the first thing about them, they have big hair. They like to keep afro. So I think when this lecturer got there, he was expecting to see that Marxist that left before he left for. So he went there, the man was not on afro. The guy has chopped dollar. He has removed all those Marxist ideology from his life. So after the whole thing, remember, I was thinking, this man is the smartest human being I've heard so far. And I was wondering why he will not just progress in life. So after he finished talking and everything, the lecturer gave his lecture. So he stood up and he said, I feel very disappointed that, first of all, when I came in here and I saw that you didn't have your hair, I already knew something was wrong. I can't believe that this is all the things that you'll be saying here. And he just started talking. Listen, he was talking to a senior lecturer, a professor, and students, year 1 student, year 2 students, year 3 students, everybody was there. He was watching this man. And the way he would talk, students would say, hey, hey, hey. And when he finished, they clapped for him. The Holy Spirit told me, that's why he can't amount to anything. You don't fight a system that you want to grow in. There is no lifting when you criticize. There is only lifting when you prescribe. You can appropriate this thing at your workplace. If you attack your boss, he won't promote you. You can say there is a problem by not saying there is a problem. Jesus said, go and sin no more. You didn't catch it. He said, go and sin no more. In other words, you were sinning. But he didn't say you are a sinner. If you call her a sinner, she will die a sinner. So he said it in a prescriptive way. That's how you communicate. That's how you talk. It takes wisdom. You get what I'm saying? Learn this thing. This is why so many people, you see, if you marry a mad person, very soon you'll get mad. You will be mad, literally. Marriage is to open people's voice. Yeah, I don't talk too much. Yeah. You will talk, my brother. You will talk. I'm talking like it's from experience. That's forget that one. You will talk. Yeah. You see, when you start having that, because it's normal, you're going to have those issues. By the time you start talking, it will look as though there's a way you'll be talking. You'll be fighting. Yeah, your communication. You are attacking that person. So it's like you're throwing punch. You are beating that person. You are trying to bring down that person. You will notice what that person. I'm trying to help you understand, especially if you are in a marriage. You don't know. You are noticing you are changing. I'm showing you what's going on. Once that person starts attacking you, you get defensive. You see where the word defensive comes from. You don't take what they are saying, not because you are stupid or not because you are a wicked person. You are defensive because the way they are saying it is attacking. If they said it in a better way, you will not be defensive. You are being defensive because they are not talking about the issue. They are attacking you. So you start being defensive. There is a point where you get defensive too. You say no. I can't be defensive anymore. So you are mad. Use your father, your mother. Couples abuse themselves. They call them. A husband calls his wife whore, prostitute. Real life. They exchange those kind of words. Babe, when was I playing that voice? It was like 6 a.m. in the morning, wasn't it? When was that? Friday early in the morning. I'm telling you things I'm seeing, I'm handling. Where a 3-year-old child will come and say, Daddy and Mommy, stop fighting. You marry a normal person, you turn that person to a mad person like you. If that person is constantly criticizing you, you are not in a good relationship. Don't be in a place where you are beaten down. You can't talk. Listen. No matter how deep you have gone, God has better for you. Do you know one thing I like about God? He leads us. See, the Lord guides us, but he doesn't guard us. In other words, I'm saying that he gives us capacity to choose. I've told you before, God can advise you and God can command you. It depends on you. If you want to take it as an advice, say, no, God, not today. He will say, okay. God wants all men saved and come to the knowledge of truth, but people are going to hell. They went there by will, and God loved them and respected their will. Anybody that is tampering with your will is acting like devil. You have to understand this. They are acting like them. They want to control you. They want to command you. They want to... No. And it's not just men. It can be women as well. They manipulate you. Let me say this here. Please listen. Ladies, look up. I want every girl looking at me. Listen. Don't do that thing where you punish men with sex. That's another phenomenon that I just realized now. Because we are fighting, you say, I'm going to punish you, so you will not sleep with the man. You don't do that now. The Bible calls you a fraudster, 419. It's there now. 1 Corinthians 7. You are defrauding the man now. The idea of marriage is that your body is not yours. You seek to please that person. I'm telling you. Me personally, it's something I'm learning. I'm trying to, talk to my wife. We need to talk. Let's talk about sex more. I don't want to be doing something and it's not what you want. Tell me. Don't lie to me. That's why it's marriage now. You go and hustle, nothing. If you don't get it, forget about it. But don't do that. Don't do that. A lot of women do that to men. You are married to a man. Yourself, are you not afraid? You have not slept with somebody for 4 months. Let me tell you what is crazy about this story. For the first time in my life, I said, you're not listening to me. I can't talk to you anymore. You're not listening to me. You are not someone that I want to talk to. 4 months you are not sleeping with this man. You got into the room, you got into the bathroom, you saw him masturbating. You know what this girl did? She took a video of him doing it and put it in the family group chat, so that his parents can see the kind of child. Guess what is crazy about the story? She was reporting. My husband, she was the one reporting. I said, I don't want to talk to you. I can't talk to you. You are not a good person. It's one thing that what he's doing is sin. You are causing him to sin. You took him to that place. And I hope you know that is one thing to do something you want. Is another thing to be able to stop doing what you want to do. People are free to do whatever they want, but they are not free enough to not do what they want. So he can masturbate and think, yes, I can do what I want. But can he stop? So now you people reconcile. He's touching himself. He doesn't want you anymore. You are wondering why. You open the door for the enemy into that marriage. You don't do that to people. People are fighting. If you tap you, there's a way you will know. If you're married, you understand. There's a kind of tap they will tap you. You know that this is not high. Sailor. There is a particular place. Oh my God. When they tap you there, just adjust. Even if you are doing alive.
Thank you for watching. I believe you have learned. Please do us a favor by clicking on the subscription button so that you get notified whenever we publish deep spiritual content just like this one you have just watched. And also, try in your best capacity to implement all that you have just heard. That you be doer of the word and not just a hearer of the words. Thank you and God bless you. See you in our next video.